We love our dogs like family, and feeding them feels like one of the most caring things we do each day. You scoop their food, maybe toss in a treat or two, and watch that happy tail wag as they eat. It feels good because feeding our dogs is an act of love. But here's something most dog owners don't realize. Even with the best intentions, many of us are making small feeding mistakes that can quietly harm our dogs over time. Veterinarians see it every day. Problems with digestion, obesity, allergies, and even behavior that often trace back to how and what a dog is fed. So today we're breaking down the most common feeding mistakes dog owners make and how you can fix them easily to keep your best friend healthy, energetic, and thriving for years to come. Mistake 1: feeding the wrong portion size. Let's start with one of the biggest mistakes: feeding too much or too little. It's easy to assume that 1 cup twice a day works for every dog, but it doesn't. Every dog has different needs depending on their age, breed, weight, and activity level. For example, a small dog that lounges most of the day doesn't need nearly as many calories as an energetic border collie who spends hours playing outside. Yet many owners use the same scoop size for years without adjusting. Overfeeding can lead to obesity, which puts pressure on your dog's joints and heart, while underfeeding can cause fatigue and nutritional deficiencies. The best approach is to check your dog food's label for serving guidelines, but also consult your vet about your dog's specific needs. You can also monitor your dog's body shape. You should be able to feel their ribs easily but not see them sharply. If they look rounder than usual or lose definition at the waist, it might be time to adjust portions. Feeding the right amount doesn't just keep them slim, it adds years to their life. Mistake 2: feeding table scraps and human food. We've all done it. You're having dinner, your dog's giving you those big, pleading eyes, and you just can't resist slipping them a bite. It feels harmless, even sweet. But veterinarians warn that feeding your dog table scraps is one of the most common causes of health problems in pets. Human food often contains ingredients that are harmless to us, but toxic to dogs, like onions, garlic, grapes, raisins, and chocolate. Even fatty meats or seasoned leftovers can upset your dog's stomach and lead to pancreatitis, which can be life-threatening. Even if the food itself isn't dangerous, feeding scraps can create picky eaters. Dogs quickly learn that if they refuse their own food long enough, they'll get something tastier from your plate. Before you know it, they're skipping meals or turning down their kibble altogether. The safest rule is simple: no table scraps. If you really want to treat your dog, use healthy dog-safe options like small pieces of cooked chicken, carrots, or dog treats made specifically for their diet. Your dog won't know the difference, but their body will thank you. Mistake 3: feeding once a day. Many owners feed their dogs once a day because it seems easier or because their dog seems fine with it. But veterinarians say that feeding only once daily can cause several issues, especially for dogs with sensitive stomachs or high metabolism. Dogs digest food faster than humans do, which means long gaps between meals can lead to hunger pangs, nausea, and even acid buildup. Some dogs may vomit yellow bile when their stomach is empty for too long. That's their body's way of telling you it needs more consistent nutrition. Smaller, more frequent meals help maintain energy levels, prevent overeating, and reduce the risk of bloat, a dangerous condition where the stomach twists, common in large breeds. For most dogs, 2 meals a day works best, one in the morning and one in the evening. Puppies or highly active dogs may even benefit from 3 smaller meals spread throughout the day. Regular feeding schedules don't just support digestion, they also give your dog a sense of routine and comfort. Mistake 4: not providing fresh water all the time. It sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how many dogs don't have access to fresh water throughout the day. Maybe the bowl is half empty, maybe it's been sitting out too long, or maybe your dog just doesn't like drinking stagnant water. Hydration is crucial for every function in your dog's body, from digestion to temperature regulation to kidney health. Even mild dehydration can cause fatigue, dry nose, constipation, or urinary problems. Vets recommend washing and refilling your dog's water bowl at least twice a day, especially in warm weather. And if your dog isn't drinking much, try adding a splash of low-sodium chicken broth or investing in a pet fountain. Running water naturally encourages dogs to drink more because it mimics streams and moving water in nature. It's a small effort that makes a massive difference in your dog's well-being. Mistake 5, feeding too many treats. We love giving treats. They're great for training, bonding, and making our dogs happy, but treats should be just that. Treats, not meals. Veterinarians recommend that treats make up no more than 10% of your dog's daily calorie intake. Yet many owners unknowingly go over that limit, especially when training or rewarding good behavior. A few extra biscuits here, a piece of cheese there. It adds up quickly. The problem is that treats are usually high in calories and low in nutrients. Over time, too many treats can lead to weight gain, imbalance in their diet, and even insulin resistance in some breeds. Instead, try using healthier rewards, like tiny bits of boiled chicken or freeze-dried training treats designed to be low-calorie. Your dog will still love them, and you'll feel better knowing you're not overfeeding. Remember, love doesn't have to come in snack form. Sometimes the best reward is your attention, playtime, or praise. Mistake 6, switching foods too quickly. Maybe you found a new brand of dog food that looks healthier or more natural, and you decide to switch right away. It seems harmless, but vets warn that changing your dog's diet suddenly can cause serious stomach upset. Your dog's digestive system adapts to the bacteria and nutrients in their regular food. When you switch abruptly, their body doesn't have time to adjust. The result can be vomiting, diarrhea, or refusal to eat. If you do decide to change foods, do it gradually. Mix a small amount of the new food into their old food for the first few days. Slowly increase the ratio over a week or two until they're fully transitioned. This gives their stomach time to adapt and prevents digestive distress. Patience is key here. Remember, your dog's gut health is the foundation of their immune system. Treat it gently. Mistake 7. Not measuring meals or using guesswork. It might seem easy to just eyeball your dog's food, but this is one of the easiest ways to overfeed or underfeed. Even a small difference, an extra scoop here, a heaping cup there, can add up over weeks and months. Veterinarians say that consistency matters. Measuring food with the same scoop or using a kitchen scale ensures your dog gets exactly the amount they need. And when you know their portions precisely, you can adjust based on their age, weight changes, or energy level without guessing. Think of it this way: you wouldn't guess your own medication dosage or diet plan, right? Your dog deserves the same care. Bonus tip: feeding the wrong type of bowl or surface. This one surprises many people. The type of bowl you use actually affects your dog's eating habits and health. Plastic bowls can harbor bacteria or cause allergic reactions in some dogs, leading to skin irritation around the mouth. Stainless steel or ceramic bowls are safer and easier to clean. For larger breeds, elevated bowls can help reduce strain on their neck and improve posture while eating. For smaller dogs, shallow bowls make it easier to reach the food without discomfort. Also, pay attention to where you feed them. Feeding in noisy, high-traffic areas can make anxious dogs feel stressed, leading to rushed eating or even choking. A calm, quiet space helps them eat comfortably and digest better. Why? These mistakes matter more than you think. Feeding isn't just about filling your dog's belly. It's about nourishing their body and soul. Every choice you make, from portion size to mealtime routine, affects how your dog feels, behaves, and ages. When dogs are fed correctly, you'll notice it right away. Their coat shines brighter, their energy is steadier, their digestion improves, and their mood becomes more balanced. They sleep better, play longer, and age more gracefully. But beyond the physical health benefits, proper feeding builds trust. When you feed your dog at consistent times, in a calm way, with balanced nutrition, you're communicating something powerful. You can depend on me. And dogs, being creatures of routine and connection, thrive on that consistency. So the next time you fill that bowl, remember, it's not just food you're giving. It's care, stability, and love in its simplest form. If you learned something new today and want to make sure your dog's mealtime is the healthiest it can be, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another video like this one. And tell us in the comments, which of these feeding mistakes have you caught yourself making? Maybe it's giving too many treats or switching foods too fast? Don't worry, we've all been there. Your experience could help other dog owners avoid the same mistakes and keep their pups healthier, happier, and full of tail wags. Because when we feed them right, and we're not just filling their bowls, we're filling their lives with care, comfort, and love.